My girl will never do that. I mean, I'm telling you, she will never. She's the one, bro. She will never. My girl know me. I know her, and and she was raised this way, and this and that, and da 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 da. When I hear a man talk like that, I'll be like, man, when this situation go bad, bro, cooked. Bro finna be cooked. Because he never had his heart broke. I believe every man needs his heart broken at least one time in life. One time. And why I say that? Because every man needs to realize it ain't a game out here. Every man needs to realize it's not a fairy tale. This is real life. So every man needs to get his heart broken at least one time. And I'm not bashing a woman. I'm not saying things won't go right in your relationship. But the problem is, we have such a high expectation on another human being. The problem is, we expect a human being to be a certain way forever. Like things don't change, like priorities and just life don't happen. Every man needs his heart broke at least one time. Every man. That's why I see a lot of guys out here just losing their heads right now. It's because they got emotionally attached. See, that's one thing about getting your heart broke. You learn to not get too emotionally attached to another human being. Because things change. People change. Perspectives change. And things ain't always how it was. So every man needs his heart broke. Because he needs to realize what's important. Every man needs his heart broken. Every man needs to be alone at some point in life. I'm not saying forever. But you must fall in love with yourself. You must understand who you are as a person. What you like, what you don't like, what you'll tolerate, what you won't tolerate. Your hobbies. Who you are as a person. Enjoy being in your own skin. It's somebody right now that's going to watch this video. Girl just left him. He down and out, depressed. Rushing into another relationship just to fill the void. I'm telling you right now, bro, don't do it. If you just got dumped or y'all just broke up or you just left another relationship that you've been in for years, you need to take time out for yourself, Brody. Take a year off. Get to know who you are. Don't rush. Don't rush. Because this is what happens when you develop an emotional attachment to a woman and things don't go as planned. You have this needy energy. Because you've been around this person for so long that you're used to the familiarity. You're used to routines. And when that routine is broken, now you're going through heart palpitations. Now you're going through separation anxiety. Now you're trying to figure out who you are. You don't want to eat. You don't want to go to the gym. You're not focused. You losing out on this. You losing out on that. You eating like shit. When you do eat, all your motivation is gone because you put too much into another human being. See, the moral of the story, bro, is you must become one with self and understand who you are as a man. And you got to understand you won't always have people around you. And it's okay. That you got to be okay with that. Because people change, man. And you can't control people. Women only believe in you as far... a woman can believe in you for a long time, 15, 20 years. But on the 21st year, she might not believe in that guy anymore that you presented yourself to. You know, and you can't control them things. So when I hear a guy say, oh, my girl will never do this, and she's down for me, and I know her family, and this and that, bro, I'm like, bro, that's cool. But what's going to happen when she do something you don't expect? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to lose your mind. You're going to go through anxiety. Some of y'all might even want to take yourselves out of here. Some of y'all might even want to take yourself and the woman out of here because you can't have her. That's because you got emotionally attached. Every man needs his heart broken at least once. Every man needs to be alone at least for a little while in this world. Every man needs to be alone for some time. Some point in life, you need to be alone. You need to build your self-confidence up. That way, whether you're in a relationship or not, you won't be led by the ego boost of another person, or somebody telling you you look good, or somebody telling you you're this type of guy, you're this type of guy. That won't move you. See, and that's another thing. A lot of you guys, y'all ego seekers. A girl tell you you this, you that, you this. Boy, you on the highest of the mountain. I wouldn't give a damn if a woman said I look good. I wouldn't give a damn if a woman said I was ugly. I wouldn't give a damn if a woman said I was the best man she ever had. None of that shit moves me because I know who I am as a person. You can never put your power or your, or your value into somebody else's words, because those words will flip one day. If you want to see who somebody really is, piss them off. They're going to pull out all the flaws. They're going to pull out all the things that you didn't do. It's just human nature. It's psychology. So every man needs to be alone, and every man needs his heart broken. So he can see it's not a game out here. This shit is real. This shit is real. See, the generation before me was a bunch of suckers, simps. There was a few solid men in there, but a bunch of them was suckers. And even if you had a dad, 9 times out of 10, he was a sucker too, because he bought into that mantra, happy wife, happy life. And then you realize it was happy wife, miserable life. Because you did everything to please the bride. When you never pleased yourself, you always came last. So your happiness is always first priority, because if you're not good for you, you're not good for nobody else, even including your children. You understand what I'm saying? You have to understand it's not a game out here. And you have to understand you're the only person you got, whether it's somebody in your life or not. You got to have you right. You got to be good with you, P. You got to know who you are as a man. You got to be solid, whether you're in a relationship or not. But now you're heartbroken, distraught, depressed, ready to take yourself out. Why? Because you gave your all into another human being. Your love should be up here, not in here. Love with the mind, not the heart. Heart belongs to God, nobody else. Because the spirit of Lucy dwells in each and every person that you know. We got 2 sides, the good side and the dark side. And we all can be manipulated at some point if you're not spiritually astute. So you got to understand things happen, man. And don't be so hard on yourself because you didn't know. Don't be so hard on yourself because you figured out the hard way. Bro, life is a learning process. I wouldn't be talking to y'all right now and speaking from these experiences if I didn't live through this shit. I'm not the type to regurgitate some information that I heard from somebody else and I didn't live through it myself. I am speaking from experience. You can't move like that, Brody, or you're going to lose yourself. You can't think like that, Brody, or you're going to lose your mind. People will come and go as long as you live. And if they stay for a long time, then that's cool. But if they leave in a short time, then you need to be cool with that as well. Because you got to remember, G, you are all you got at all times. So you better be prioritizing yourself to be better for anybody else that's in your life. Because once you become codependent and your source leaves, your soul goes with. And now you're trying to figure out who you are as a man. curled up in a fetal position, crying like a little bitch because you gave it all to the wrong person. She will never do that. I know her for years. Until you don't know them. Until something happens that you never expected. Until that person that you love so much and put up on a pedestal is on the other side of the fence. Now she became the enemy. Now she's using all your traumas and all your secrets that you told her in private. She's presenting it publicly now. And she's trying to assassinate your character. You got to be smart. You got to be wise out here, brothers. You got to be wise. I just wanted to make this video for y'all. Every man needs his heart broken at least once in life, so he can take the blinders off and see clearly. Real talk. Chop it up with y'all later, man. Peace.